My name is Miranda, and I'm making this video because I want to talk about something that's really important, and I can't pretend anymore like it's not going on. I started YouTube just recently because of COVID, and I'm at home with my kids, and I wanted to try something new, and I called it Mission Momplex because I wanted it to be about things that I was never taught. I thought it would be fun trying to help other people with things around their house they might get frustrated with. And I still think it's a really good idea. I think if I try really hard and put my mind to it, that I'll be able to do it pretty well. But who am I fooling? There are so many other things going on right now. I can't pretend anymore. The content that I want to create is still useful. It's still important to people like me or other parents out there that need help understanding tasks, maybe things that they get annoyed with that they don't know how to get through. And luckily I have endured all of these challenges and felt like I could try to do my own YouTube channel and be a person for somebody else. But the truth is, I don't just want to be the person for other parents. I want to be a person for every other person out there that's having a problem. The reason I'm making this video is because I watched an episode of John Oliver last night, which I do all the time, and I have been for years. Makes me feel better about the problems that are going on, and it gives me a little bit of reassurance that there are other people out there that are going to help educate me on these big problems that I don't understand. And most of the time, I feel okay after watching John Oliver. I feel like I could persevere and try to do it again another day and try to tackle my own problems one at a time. This episode made me feel like an even stronger connection to humanity, because at the very end he showed a clip of a woman named Kimberly Jones talking about racial inequality. It was one of the most moving speeches that I have seen probably in a really long time. I cried and I cried and I cried, and I was mad and I was infuriated and still optimistic, because I still think that there are people out there that want to be like Kimberly Jones. There are still people that want to say that their feelings are valid. There are still people out there that want to say that what they have to say is meaningful and important, and other people need to hear it. And I think that's the real reason that I want to create a YouTube channel. And I just don't know how. I've rewatched it over and over and over again, trying to understand why it was so important for me to hear those things from her. The fact that we're all so uninformed. We're all so undereducated, or some of us are. There's so much misinformation out there. There's so much fear, and everybody's scared that they're not going to know what the right answer is. And I think that's probably the first thing that I can say to myself to help me make sense of any of this, is that I am completely stupid when it comes down to racial inequality. I don't understand any of it. I was never taught things as meaningful as Kimberly Jones explained in school. I was never taught those kinds of things. we are being told lies. And I think that somehow we need to figure out how we can all understand and learn the truth. And it's confusing because I think the truth is changing. Everybody's variation of the truth is changing. All of our memories are skewed based on our own personal agendas. And before COVID started, my answer to my own personal dilemmas on how to be a good, quality human being was to be a Roots of Empathy instructor in public schools. And that was just a small step into trying to figure out how I can teach people to be more in tune with their temperaments and their emotions, and be more accepting of everybody's own individuality, so we can all coexist together without all these feelings of fear. Because what are we so afraid of? I'm not afraid. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. I need to hear things like that because I'm in my own little bubble over here, not understanding a thing. I'm trying to be safe just like most people out there. And it's frustrating. I've never heard of Tulsa and Rosewood, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I've never heard of Tulsa or Rosewood. So people like me that are trying to be a good person, that are trying to help educate other people, are still misleading. There's so much that people are expected to know, or maybe not, depending on your level of ignorance. There's so much information out there. And it's people like Kimberly Jones that need to keep the fire lit. Because, girl, you're gonna do it. You are. And we need to be advocates for each other. Everybody. This is team humanity here. And right now we're failing. I really appreciated the fact that she asked why. Why are people so poor? It's such an important question to be asking right now. The divide is remarkable. I just can't believe it. We're all struggling with something, and money is usually part of it. We're all struggling with trying to be who we want to be, but you need all your stuff to become the person that you want to be. But we all have these intrinsic values and these things that are important to us. They speak to our soul, and we gotta start with that before you get the stuff. I want to say thank you, and I want more people to be able to say thank you, because she showed that she was not scared. Thank you to her, and thank you to John Oliver, and thank you to all the people that aren't scared anymore, because I'm tired of being scared. I hear your message, and I'm here for you, and we all need to be that person for another person. We need to be the person that says, I hear what you have to say. I don't know how I'm going to change it, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but baby steps. One thing at a time, we will persevere, we will get through this together, and we will all do what we all can in our own little bubbles to make a real change. And we need to find more funding for low-income communities. Thank you, Kimberly Jones, for teaching me things that I didn't know, and I hope that other people feel compelled to learn more from you, to make an active choice, to do something else with their time. Right now I'm filming this in a small little room while my kids are probably taping shit to their faces and their toes. I'm choosing to say thank you to you, and we all need to make a different choice. And these small baby steps are going to help us unite and be more pro-team humanity and not pro-inequality. I don't know what to do. These problems are too big for me, but I know that I'm trying to be a step in the right direction. And I want more people to feel empowered to be in that step of humanity, that step of conscious empathy and love. Because I am sick of the hate, and I won't give up until it's gone.